This is video help for Algebra 1 for your homework tonight. We're having one last practice in graphing systems of linear inequalities before this coming Wednesday's benchmark test. Your homework tonight is page 428, 12 through 17, and number 24. So taking a look at number 16, I'd like to use that as an example to help you out. You have two equations. Both of them are linear inequalities. I know they're inequalities because they have a less than or equal to symbol. Now, in order to graph these, you need to get each one into slope-intercept form. And we're going to go ahead and subtract 2x from both sides of the equal sign, of the inequality symbol, on this first equation. And then we divide by -2. Everything gets divided by -2, and keep in mind when you divide by a negative, that inequality symbol changed. Alright, it's no longer less than or equal to, it is now greater than or equal to. Looking at that second equation, it's x minus y is less than or equal to 9. You subtract x from both sides of your inequality, and then you divide by -1. Again, when you divide by negative, that inequality symbol changes. I'm going to go ahead and create an XY axis here on the right side of my work section. I'm going to continue to color code, so in black I have equation number 1, and its y-intercept is at -3, and it's up 1 over 1. Up 1 over 1. So positive 1. I'm going to go ahead and fill in those dots, or connect the dots with a straight line. I'm using a solid line because it is greater than or equal to. I don't need to worry about the dashed lines just yet. So looking at the second equation, I want to be able to graph that one as well. It's y is greater than or equal to x minus 9. I know that my y-intercept is at -9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And I have a slope of up 1 over 1. So I'm starting to notice something here, and that's the fact that my slopes are the same. We talked about that with special systems, that when your slopes are the same, you end up with parallel lines. So let's go ahead and shade in and see what happens here. Okay, I'm going to shade the very first one with a light green. It says y is greater than or equal to x minus 3, so I'm going to shade above the line for that first equation. Now the second equation, I'm going to go ahead and use yellow, and it says y is greater than or equal to x minus 9. Now in this case, since they're parallel, we have a situation where we only have 3 different sections. We have section number 1 way down here at the bottom, where there's no shading at all. We have this section in between the two lines where there's only shading by yellow, and we have this section up above both lines where we have both yellow and green. And that would be the solution, where it's both yellow and green.